Welcome back to another battle, everybody. Today we are playing exponential per player capitals on the Alcatraz map. We're playing as green player out of the 5th position. This is Risk Global Domination. It is online Risk. If you've ever played the board game, it's like that, but over the computer. Oh my goodness, we got to do it, right? Wait, all three of them here. Blue just bails. Poor Blue, man. Oh, white's not even going to know yellow's here. I've got to choose my capital. The 6 almost might make more sense to 1 point back here. Maybe red one on the right-hand side. Normally, I want to be as far out as possible. I guess I can still go here. It's safer. I have the 1 point hold over everything back here. Blue is just full on quit. I don't really blame them. White went on a 5. I don't think white did anything wrong. Blue went on a 4. Yellow went on a 4. It really is going to come down to whether or not red is behind me. I hope they're on the right-hand side. They only take once. That does kind of concern me. White may smash this blue cap immediately, which means yellow. Yep, yellow's going to get everything in here. Yellow is going to get all of this, unless I get all of it, right? Yellow still has to hit here. They'll start with 6. And blue bot's going to place some troops back here. Yeah, we saw that one coming from white, that's for sure. White actually didn't even get a card. This is... Oh, it should bring some troops back. It actually has a 5 there, so if yellow rolls this, we might be golden. This might be one of the fastest videos you guys have ever seen, depending on how yellow plays this. I'm going to need to figure out if red is behind me. The fact that we don't see any of yellow's troops on capital concerns me a little bit. I wonder if yellow is in here somewhere. Or they're playing into red. Goes to the right here. Blue's body. Yellow does not roll that capital back there. Thinking 8 here is fine. So I'm going to take white's cap. I don't see any reason not to do that. Let's see, is red back here? Uncertain if red is back here. Well, that's fine. Purple didn't ready up to begin with. I kind of forgot about that. There is a purple cap to be taken. So maybe that's what yellow did, was took that. Oh. Or maybe the purple cap is back here, and I just gave myself a free line to it. Obviously, red has this material here. Purple sitting in front of me is great. Don't roll off. Just stay. Stay. Yes. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of troops. I think my caps are safe, though. I think it's okay that that's a lot of troops. And red starts with only 5. So if purple is back here, I'll have a 1 point hold on this whole position. That is a lot of troops back there for purple. What a wild start. 4 caps in a row here. 4 caps in a row bordering each other. This is Alcatraz. We're playing Felon Friday series on the channel where we play Alcatraz or Supermax Prison every single Friday. White has quit. This might even be the last of white's material in the middle of the board. And we're playing exponential per player cards. What that means is your trade-ins, everybody's trade-ins are equal on the trade count that they do it. So your first trade, everybody's first trade's 5, second is 7, and so on. And there are it just failed a roll. It just failed. That's not great. Because yellow might roll this now, right? Yep. I almost want to bait him into hitting that. Do I do an 11 on 7 back here? I don't really need to hold this. If I take this whole area... That's huge. Because this bot may not get enough to roll me here if it places the troops elsewhere. I need to capture this whole zone. I don't care if yellow takes this. So blue obviously exists behind yellow, which isn't great. But I can take the 1 point bonus back here. Red has that bonus on the other side too, so I got to be a little bit worried about red behind me. Definitely got to be a little bit worried about red behind me. And here he comes. Shouldn't have enough to come get this from me. I hope he hits here. He doesn't. Okay. So there's a right way to play this. Yeah, yellow had a bunch of troops behind blue in here. It's a shame that blue failed the roll back there. Still a risky game. I'm by no means out of the woods yet. It's probably the remainder of blue in the middle of the board. Although there's still blue behind yellow. We knew that. So yellow basically has full ownership over the blue elimination. We want to be kind of tracking to white. So red hit with a 5-on-1. 4 troops remaining is what they have here. If he rolls this and fails, that'd be kind of nice. Man, in hindsight, maybe I shouldn't have taken this. I'd like him to keep getting bad dice. That's pretty bad. That's actually so bad. Do I take it back? Defend this. Let red come try to steal this? Or do I completely bail on this position and play for this position up here? No, he just defends this solely. I'm going to go for red instead. This basically ensures that playing into red here is the right choice. This is super risky. Screw it. That's huge. That's so huge. It's not good. I didn't really play that correctly. But I'm hoping yellow just finishes their business up here. I mean, I still exist back here. It's just a matter of, does white take this capital? And if they do, it's not great. I got really, really bad dice in there. Which is, I mean, 3 on a 2 at the end is awful. 4 on a 3 at the beginning is awful. I had the troops to take red out of there. I think they're just gunning for me now. And no trade-in. They're not gunning for me yet. If white doesn't stack here, we should live. I didn't think yellow would hit me here. And I still have the cap back here to fall back on. Blue won't take a card here. Yellow has 3 caps. I do have to consider that yellow has 3 caps. That is not great. But I basically have to prioritize this. Now that purple's it's just purple back here. I don't know that blue has any material in the middle anymore. It does. It still takes some cards. Yeah, this is exactly what I wanted to have. I thought that yellow would acknowledge that because I didn't remove them back here. They didn't take blue out of there, so they don't have the bonus yet. I'm hoping they just leave me alone. I'm trying to do this in a way where the bot doesn't end up taking this. Because I think yellow will prioritize their bonus first. I have a trade-in. So it's a split and then a swing down. And a trade. If purple is eliminated everywhere else, which is my hope, right? Red not take a card. Gotta know the mode you're playing, fella. Gotta know the mode you're playing. There's no way red doesn't have cards up there. The yellow and I are the only humans left in this game. We're playing Expo per player, sir. We're not playing standard Expo. We're not playing standard progressive. You gotta know what mode you're playing. Blue setting behind yellow would be really, really good right now. Because again, we know yellow doesn't have this bonus. There was blue hits in here that yellow did not take out. Tries to remove white. I don't think white is back here. So we may be able to get purple into white. As long as yellow doesn't roll me. And he doesn't. He might be going for white, actually. Which is a good play. It'll double trade him. Yeah, he's taking out white. Unless red, maybe red's kill guarding white, which is smart. Nope. That's a double set for yellow. That's 4 cards for yellow. Hopefully we get 4 cards off of purple here. Well played by yellow. He does not trade off of blue here. I don't think he'll take my cap because he put the troops. Yeah. If he had put them all here, I think he takes it. Yellow's not a bad player. I'll give him that much credit here. Had a feeling that was going to happen. Hopefully this is just the end of purple. We did get a +2 there. It is the end of purple. All right, we're back even with yellow on cards. We are back even with yellow on cards. That is actually massive. Because now I have this whole position. And red kind of bungled that. Now yellow probably gets an additional... And then they end up trading. Dude. Oh, he's going to knock blue out of the middle. I'm not sure he's even going to have enough troops to come take one of our capitals. It does not look like it. So we got a great hold. No trade on 3. Seems like red churned through quite a bit there. Blue, I don't think we'll get a card here, but it'll trade yellow in. Yellow essentially will be 2 cards ahead of us. They don't have the bonus here, though. So maybe red was holding blue hostage back here. I don't think so. There's no point waiting to take this. Yeah. We almost have to go bad to yellow now. They'll trade for the 10. Although we'll get more than them. And we'll only be 2 troops behind. Although, will we get more than that? They're going to get... Well, we got +12. They have 3 caps, though we have only 2 caps. I think because I'm only 2 cards behind them, it's not the end of the world. I think I have to play for myself a little bit here. Interested to see what red tries to do. It looks like they might even be holding off of a capital. I'm going to attack out this way. I want to leave my line open in the middle. They get 17. We got more than that, right? Yeah, we got 20. So we get three more troops than them, but we trade behind them a little bit. Which isn't great. But if we can eliminate red on 4, then we jump ahead of them by 2 cards. So that is something to keep in mind. I will do my trade. I don't want to be at risk of getting hit here. If red is out this way, though, they're not. They only have a 14 stack. I don't want to close my path off. So I think it's in my best interest to just let them get to 4 and go bonk them right now. I think they used quite a bit of troops to come out here. Okay, well, we're not going to get them. We're not going to get them yet. That's for sure. But the more that red holds off cap here, the worse that this is going to be for them. Now, I almost had the troops to hit yellow here. I think that yellow may have a secondary defense in the back, though. And that is a point of concern for me. Wild game, though, so far. I mean, everybody capping in the line. We had 2 troops on cap. Yellow chose to prioritize back here, partially because I think they respected that I didn't hit the cap here after they took it and only had 1 on it. I think they kind of respected that I didn't take that and I didn't take the 1 in front of them. Realistically, I probably should have taken the 1 in front of them because blue was out in the open, but I couldn't let red get standing behind me. There was too much concern with red getting some sort of position behind myself. Yeah, see, this is the issue I have is yellow is still defending back here. Still putting some troops back there, almost as like bait. Now they're on 5 cards, so I'm not going to get much out of rolling them here. They chip this? It almost looks like they chipped that. All right, no trading on 3. Yeah, I was wondering if they were going to hit yellow here. Oh, that's actually bad for me. I should have let them hit me here. Because they're probably not going to give me pathing in the middle, huh? I didn't realize the potential ramifications that might have. He's slow rolling this. Yeah, he's slow rolling it. It's not a bad play. Alright, we gotta hope red opens me back up then. Because otherwise my only pathing is into yellow there. Looks like red put some troops on cap this time. Or maybe? Yeah, red finally put some troops on cap. That's good. See, what red doesn't realize is that yellow trades ahead, so I almost need him to open me up. Surprised he's slow rolling here. This is actually good. I mean, this is troops that I don't need to worry about hitting with. The question is, do I open him up under the assumption? Oh, he's not letting me take that card. I'm going to put these here in the hopes of red opening them up. He doesn't know how much yellow has here. He knows how much I have here. That's the garbage play, but thank you for doing that. I should be able to eliminate. Oh, he's trying to block. I mean, this is fine. This is such a waste of troops. He doesn't open yet. He didn't open yellow stack up either. He just slammed this. So he split off and then slammed it. And, you know, I almost wish I put the 21 on cap now. But he gave me routing to eliminate him. And as long as I get good enough dice, I'll trade in off of him immediately. So we'll get 17 additional troops regardless. I almost want yellow to hit here. All right. Let's roll. We at least have 21 that can come back to cap. Slider this. I don't actually want this position over here. Because yellow's on 5, right? If I let him get this back here, I'll put like 10. This could actually be perfect bait. As long as I have a trade on 4, which I do, this is perfect bait. The 21 sits here to come back and hit him. And I can block him on the outside. He might actually be able to get this. He doesn't attempt to roll me. I have to imagine he's going to come look at it. We needed to get red out of the game, though, because I needed to get ahead on cards. I'm now 2 cards ahead of yellow. He doesn't open my 21, which isn't great. Probably rolls this. Loses 19. That's not terrible. I wouldn't continue going for this, personally. I think that's a bit of a mistake. Because I know you don't have much back here. Maybe fortifies across. No, he just has 13 troops back there. So I can... Here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to open his 80 up. The 21 is going to go here. This will take in the back. give myself cards. Like, give myself extra cards so I can set a block out on him in the open, and then that should be curtains. That should be a win. I look like I'm a card behind him, but if you look at the trades, he actually just traded. So he traded 23, and now you see I'm 2 cards ahead. This may not even win, in which case, it doesn't even win. That should just be a resignation outright here. Cap slams twice. I actually got pretty terrible rolls both times. Good game, sir. Red made the mistake of he hit here in cell room center, and it opened me up to an elimination on him. I knew he didn't have much back. He was only getting 9 a turn, and red actually skipped a card rather than playing for a more advanced position. I thought yellow played a pretty solid game here. I definitely took some risks that maybe were riskier than they should have been. I don't know that I can even win this just yet. Yeah, I'm not going to hit that. I'm not going to hit that. Yeah, we have a trade on 3. I cannot world them because there's 2 caps stuck back here. Yellow is botted. We are not surprised. Very bizarre game. 4 caps in a line like that, but we were the only human back here. Purple bot in the back had tons of troops back here, and I didn't get good dice trying to hit that stuff, but this should be easy peasy. Yellow, I think, honestly, these 30 troops, once you have this 1-point hold, there's no point leaving 30 troops back here, unless the only explanation is yellow was trying to bait me into rolling his cap and then had the follow-up troops in the back. I just think you should have your troops out front. Red found out the hard way of why the noob corner position on Alcatraz is a tough spot to be, especially when both of your opponents have taken eliminations. So I took purple, yellow took both blue, and white. Yes, both blue and white. But those were both for 2 cards. My purple elimination was for 4. Right? Or no. One of them was for 4 cards. One of them was for 2. That's what put them ahead by 2. We take red for 4. Puts us ahead by 2. So I had 8 total cards acquired from my opponent's 2 yellows 6. Novice on yellow thought he played better than that. I mean, I didn't play a great game, but it worked. And that's what matters, right? A win's a win. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you have not already. As always, everybody, I have been C-Money. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.